Hey there, fellers. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight for Cooking with Johnny Clyde. Tonight we're going to be making some yummy mashed potatoes or whipped potatoes, whichever one you want to call it. I guess it'd technically be whipped since it's going to be really fine and smooth and creamy. But we have all of our ingredients here, and let's get started. Okay, fellers, let's get started on these whipped slash smashed, mashed, whatever you want to call them, potatoes. I have some yellow potatoes here. I recommend that you use the Yukon Gold, but our store was out of them, so we got the yellow ones. You can also use russet, whatever your recipe is. This is just a foundation. Like I said, you can use red, russet, Yukon Gold if you can get them, but we're going to use the yellow potatoes here. Let's start peeling. I got a Walmart bag here. You usually do this over the sink or over the trash, but you know, I want to show you guys this process, and this is the easiest way Johnny Clyde could think to do it. Get you a little fancy peeling tool. You don't have to use a knife. Makes it nice and easy to do this real quick. We have our yellow potatoes peeled, and you don't have to peel them. That's just the way Johnny Clyde prefers. We have them peeled and ready to chop. Just cut them in half like so. These don't have to be chopped too finely, you know. We're just gonna be mashing them anyway, so just thick pieces like so. These will be pretty similar to the Yukon Golds. It's more of a seasonal thing that I think that's the reason why we couldn't get the Yukon Golds. But like I said, pretty much any tater. The yellow one is what we're using tonight, and should be oh so tasty. Okay guys, our yellow potatoes are all chopped and ready to go. We're gonna take our pot and we're gonna put the potatoes in before the water because we don't want that water getting too starchy. So let's go ahead, put them in cold pot, then add your water, and then we'll set them to boil for 15 minutes. Okay, all the potatoes are in the pot. Now we're gonna add some water. We got the pot filled with water a little over halfway just to cover the potatoes, and these are going to be boiled. We have the stove set at about 8.5. We're gonna get these going and boiling, and then once they start boiling, we're gonna set our timer for 15 minutes, and that's how long them fellas will be on there. We'll taste test to make sure they're ready to be all mashed, but here we go. Okay, so we just drained the potatoes, strained all the water out, and got the potatoes in there. They're nice and warm. We're gonna add 8 tablespoons of butter, and we're gonna mash that up just a little bit here before we put it in the mixer. Just kind of get it mixed up a little bit, smash it a little. These are cream potatoes, so they're gonna go in our mixer. And just kind of mush them up like so. Get the butter melted. That's mainly what we're trying to do here. Get it mixed a little, get the butter melted while these potatoes are nice and hot. Ooh, we are getting there, getting creamy. Okay guys, we got our potatoes in our mixing bowl there. Let's put our little attachment on. Okay, we are locked and ready to go. Let's pour a little milk in. Crank her up and turn her on. Ooh. Love the KitchenAid mixer. It makes this whole process a lot easier. You can hand mash these or smash them, whatever you want, but this is the way Meemaw did it. This is the way my dad did it. This is the way I, learned how to do it, and family tradition, I guess, but these are going to be so yummy. Okay, you can see our texture there. It's looking pretty good, but we are going to add a little more milk to it. The recipe calls for 1 cup, so that's what we're going to use. But we're going to go ahead and salt and pepper these. Add a few cranks of the old pepper shaker there. Add the salt. Ooh, love the smell of fresh cracked pepper. It smells so good. Take our pan, put it back on, clean up a little there, pop her into place. Let her rip. Okay, I'm gonna call it right there. We're not gonna add any more milk. So what would we like to do? Milk shot. Okay, we lower her down, take her off, take our attachment off. Okay, we're going to get some of those taters off there. Looks good. Ooh, nice and creamy mashed potatoes. They are creamy. Salt and pepper. Just a little salt, like I said. Don't want too much. I like to have a little pepper on there just for the coloring. It'll be nice and pretty when we serve our guests. A little salt. Mix her up there. And look at those mashed taters. How do those look? They look good? Okay, fellas, our mashed potatoes are ready. Let's go ahead and plate them. Ooh, look at those yummy mashed potatoes. A little salt and pepper. Now time for a taste test. Wow. That's some good creamy whipped mashed potatoes there. Okay, fellas, we've wrapped up cooking with Johnny Clyde tonight. We got our delicious homemade creamy buttery white mashy potatoes. They're so good. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Please check out Sassy Clyde's channel. That's where she makes Johnny Clyde's recipes and she recreates them, makes them cheap, simple, easy. Check her out. That's Sassy Clyde. Thank you guys for watching. I want to just ask you guys to please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow, share with all your friends. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, fellers. Have a good night. Johnny Clyde out.